He is worried he's going to get blasted for sure. And then R2's got some accessories out. Let's see what's going on. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Super happy to get this Luke Skywalker with his flight suit. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Luke Skywalker. This is a Star Wars Black Series figure from Hasbro. It is an archive figure, and I need to look up what year this came out, because I know they came out with some archive figures in the UK recently, but I think this is the one that came out in the US. I bought this at a garage sale, about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. But yeah, I got it for 15 bucks at a garage sale, which I couldn't believe. So still unboxed and everything. I mean, it's a little beat up. I don't really save the archive figure boxes anyway. So just happy to get the figure, as I didn't have a Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing flight suit. So happy to have it. Let's get it unboxed. But first, let's check everything out. So there's the front of the box. Flipping it to the back. When I bring it in closer, we'll look for a date. I believe it's probably around 2018, something like that. I might be wrong. But anyway, there's the back. Here's the first side. Not a whole lot to see in these card back figures. And the other side. And a view from the top. Really nothing to see. I still like to show it off anyway. And the bottom is actually your barcode and legalese. And I don't know if I can get a focus going. There we go. And I'm going to pull in this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is, a little closer up. Alright, let's set it here. Pull the camera back. Get a little closer look at everything on the box, and we'll get it completely unboxed. So there's your top left corner, 4+, and Star Wars The Black Series, and there's Luke. Very good, I love that helmet. Definitely will be displaying it with the helmet on. There's this blaster, and his lightsaber, of course. Anakin's lightsaber. And there's Luke. Let's show the sides here. So it says Luke Skywalker on the side, and the other side says archive. Alright, let's go to here. There's the bottom of the front of the box. The artwork. It's the same artwork that appeared in the red line that they use on the archives. And on the back they'll actually show, oh, this was before red line, so this is the orange. This is from a really old figure. Alright, so let's get this focused in. There's that picture again, just blown up. And Star Wars Black Series, and there's the original box for this figure. Number 1, Luke Skywalker. That's an oldie. 2013. Okay, so 2013 is when this figure came out. This exact figure. There's a blurb about Luke if you'd like to read it. And then down below, we've got some legalese, and then we'll pull in close and see, or I'll kind of see if I can scan it and find a date. There is the bottom, and I'm seeing 2018. Awesome. Right there, 2018. Cool. Alright, let's throw it here. Tilt the camera down. Get a little focus going. And then before I rip into this figure, because I just rip into these card backs. I don't save these archive figure card backs. So, boxes anyway. Before I do that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed to, hey, put that on my shelf. Go ahead and do that. You get all that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's greatly appreciated. And if you really want to help the channel out, check out the products I have linked to this video. If you were to want to purchase one, go ahead and follow the link and follow through with a purchase, and I will get a commission from that sale. And that will really go to help grow this channel. Really would appreciate it if you could check that out. Thank you so much. Let's get in. So I'm just going to grab it here, and rip. Oh, horrible. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Cool. There he is. Let's get everything out. So here's the blaster. I'll grab it. Whoa, he's going to fall. I'll grab everything out, and then we'll take a closer look at all the accessories. Then we'll bring Luke up closer and check out some articulation. There's this helmet and Anakin's lightsaber. Sweet. get Luke out. Come on. Oh my gosh, was he in there? Took a tumble, but he's all right. He's okay. Nope. Yep. Saw that coming. All right. Come on, Luke. Get it together. But I wanted to go to Tosche Station to get some power converters. Luke, we got a video to do. All right, here is the helmet. Very nice. Oh my gosh, I just dropped it on the floor. Oh no, we have another floor victim. I got it though. All right. Very cool looking. Just because I love it so much, I got to see it on his head. Oh, Lord. That's a tight fit. I should have done that on camera. Okay. Yep. I was like, for a second, I was like, does it even go on his head? Yeah, it does. I think I'm just going to leave it. Because his head sculpt's fine. It's just not like really great. But with the helmet, you really can't tell. It goes on kind of hard, I will say. It's not the easiest accessory to stick on. It still feels like it's too high. Like it needs to go over his eyes a little more. Like, there we go. There it is. Got your helmet on. Very good. Yeah, that works. Nice. Like it. Alright, what other accessories we got? We got his blaster. Very good. Usually, I remember the close-up of this from Cloud City when he's shooting at Boba Fett. Very cool. And Anakin's lightsaber, if I could get a focus going. There it is. I'm guessing the blade will come apart, right? Yes. So, blade is off. Blade is on. Very good. Got quite a few of these Anakin's lightsabers. This one's still pretty nice. This is the old, when they had this little, because I think now they just have a little peg that goes in and clips on. I think the older one it just was this, and then there's like a little hanger that it hangs off of. Come on. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Let's bring Luke up here. Check out some articulation. I'm going to do it all with the helmet on. Alright. So his head back is really good. Nice head back. Nice head forward. A little side to side. Very good. It is a peg on a rocker. So, ball joint on a rocker. So, you've got the ball joint in the bottom of the head, and then you've got that rocker right there. A lot of Marvel Legends use that. For the elbow or the shoulders, you've got a peg on a rocker. So the peg is going in, and the rocker can rock out where you need to. There is no bicep cut. And then for the elbow, it goes to about right there, the movement, and it is a peg on a rocker also, so you could actually swivel it here if you needed to. And then the hand is looks like an up, right and left movement. The other hand is an up and down. Okay. For the chest, you've got a hula hoop, so it's just a ball joint here with a cut. It's perfectly placed under that flight suit around the black straps. So there's back, there's forward, a little side to side. Very good. There is no waist cut, so that's kind of weird. But it is what it is. They could have easily done a waist cut like above or below this gray, but no waist cut. His legs can't go out too much. He's got this strap. So right there is as far as he's going to get kicking out. Kick forward. He can still kick forward pretty good. Kick back, still fine. You've got a thigh cut that looks and works pretty well. Double jointed knee. Does have pins, older figure, but still looks fine. And kind of covers it up with these, with this gray straps. And then you've got a boot cut. Very good. And a front-facing peg on a rocker for the foot. I am so happy to have this Luke Skywalker. I needed this in my collection. He can fit in on a really any shelf that's the original trilogy, because I mean he fits great in A New Hope, obviously, and of course when he's going to Dagobah, he's got his flight suit on to begin with as he's leaving Hoth, and then Return of the Jedi, though. I don't know if Luke had his flight suit on. And did he have his flight suit on in Return of the Jedi? I don't think he did. Because you see him on Tatooine. Maybe he does, just for that short time when he's going back to Dagobah. That's what it is. So yeah, really, you could use this for any of those, a shelf for any of those movies. All right, let's see. So there's Luke. There's his blaster. There's his lightsaber. Get this in a little better position. And focus. And I tried to get a background that kind of looked like Yavin 4, so kind of going with the A New Hope vibe on this one. I believe that's what this figure was meant to be. All right, there's everything that comes with Luke in this archive card back box figure. Let's move these away to the side, these accessories. Let's set Luke about right here, and I've got some other figures next to him we can throw for scale. Let's stick with A New Hope. And let's go about right there and get a focus. Maybe. Let's go Darth Vader. And that is the A New Hope Darth Vader, so that works. And then he's really looking up. I feel like he's going to fall forward if he's not. Maybe I just need to get this camera in a little bit better position. Maybe we'll just have to do that, I think. And better focus. Alright, we've got a Stormtrooper. We'll throw him over here next to Vader. I'm trying to think which Stormtrooper this is. Oh, I know which one it is. Why, it's another helmet that's hard to get off. It's the creator himself, George Lucas. We'll leave him with his helmet off, how about? It's probably my favorite Stormtrooper because the helmet just looks more realistic on top of a head, like an actual head. So, I don't know. I just really love the George Lucas Stormtrooper. I'd like to get a few more, honestly. Maybe throw some different heads underneath. That'd be cool. What's next? We got R2 and 3PO. I kind of want to move everybody over a little bit. That works. Here's 3PO. He is worried he's going to get blasted for sure. And then R2's got some accessories out. Let's see what's going on. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Super happy to get this Luke Skywalker with his flight suit. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.